everybody, this is my first video on my blog, so thanks so much for watching. Just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about our trip so far. We've been here for just over a week, a day over a week, and already so much has happened, it's crazy. So let's start from the beginning. So we had 3 8-hour days of traveling to get here in the car, and poor little Atlas struggled. He did okay, but he was just stressed being in the car, and he was very needy and cuddly and just confused about what we were doing. I mean, 3 days of 8 hours a day is a lot for a puppy dog. And all the smells here are different, and so it was just a little stressful for him, but he's doing well. Our first day we stopped in Albuquerque, and we stayed at a La Quinta Inn, which was great, dog friendly, clean space, easy. And then the next morning we got up and we went to El Paso, Texas, which is kind of a weird little town, just, one of those border towns. And we were trying to figure out where to go to cross the border, and we went to one entrance but found out it was only an exit. We had to go around to the complete opposite side of the little town to find the correct entrance, and we were nervous, do we have everything we need? Is there anything that we are bringing with us that they're going to say we can't have, or anything like that? So we did research, online before getting there and all this stuff, and it was the simplest entry into a country that you could imagine. We literally drove up to the entrance. There was like a little stoplight, so we stopped. Then it said green means go, so we went, and that literally was the only thing we had to do to enter into Mexico. We had to. There were no signs to indicate how to get to the, or how for me to get my visa. So we had to stop, and we asked one of the border officers, where do we go? And so she told us, and went and got my visa, and then that was it. We stopped in. We had one guy at one of the toll booths ask for my visa and our passports, but that was it. And then we stopped in Chihuahua. Chihuahua's a really cool city. We would love to actually check it out more on our way back if we can. It's pretty clean, honestly. The roads are really nice. It seems like it has a lot of cute little neighborhood coffee shops and restaurants and bars and things like that. So we'd love to check it out if we can. But we didn't have a lot of time, and we were traveling, so we stayed in a cute little boutique hotel that again was dog friendly, and then made our way here to Durango. Easy traveling to get here, no problems. There was one checkpoint where the I guess immigration officers or federal officers, I don't know, stopped us and asked us to see our registration for our vehicle, since we have United States plates. He literally opened the trunk and just peeked in and was like, okay, you guys are good to go. So then we were on our way, and we got here to Durango, no problems. It was a very uneventful, thankfully an uneventful trip here. And yeah, so we've just been visiting with Cesar's family a lot, which has been wonderful. Just hanging out with his parents, and his 2 brothers live here, and one has one daughter, and then another has a son and a daughter. So we've been spending a lot of time with all of them here, just kind of hanging out with everybody. practicing Spanish for me, trying to understand everything and just getting immersed very quickly. So it's been great. We did go downtown just for a little bit on Cesar's birthday, which was last week, last Saturday. There's a really cute little restaurant downtown that we like, that we've been to before, so we went there and got Café de Olla, which is delicious coffee. If you haven't had it, you should try it sometime. It's sweet, but it has cinnamon and cloves and all kinds of yummy stuff in it, so I would definitely recommend it. And then we spent the afternoon with his family and had, what did we have for dinner that night? Well, either way. Oh, enchiladas. And a dessert that Cesar really likes. And we also came over on Sunday morning to do breakfast with the family. I love Sunday mornings here. Everybody sits together, enjoys a meal together. We had delicious caldo de birria and tacos de barbacoa. So those are just really good. Barbacoa is like shredded beef. It's delicious. Both were so good. And I mean, seriously, maybe some of the best barbacoa I've had. And it's just so awesome. Everybody's just hanging out together on Sunday mornings. That's sort of a normal thing. They either do that or they do menudo, which I don't particularly love menudo, so I'm happy that we did the barbacoa and birria. Yes, overall his family's doing really well. His dad still has the same issues with his arm and his back that he's been having, but right now there's not a whole lot that can be done, so he's just kind of dealing with it. So, but everybody is fairly healthy otherwise. We're staying in Cesar's sister's house. She lives in California. Her house is empty right now, and one of his brothers was living there for a little while, but it's been empty for probably over a year. So there's just some things that needed to be done on the house. Like a couple of the windows were broken, so this guy came over and replaced the windows last week. The water heater wasn't working, so did a little bit of sponge baths or came over to Cesar's parents' house to shower. We're still working on the water heater issue, so hopefully we can get that fixed soon. We painted the house. It just really kind of everything is bare bones on the house. So we thought, as a thank you to Cesar's sister for letting us stay at her house, we wanted to fix it up a little bit. So painted the walls. I made a few different little decorations for the house just to make it a little more homey and comfortable. But we also just we don't want to put too much into it. So just some simple things. Cesar's mom helped us make curtains because she's an amazing seamstress. So that was really awesome. And this week we're just trying to get settled in. We don't have any kind of routine yet. I really want to start studying Spanish, but I'm not kind of in a routine yet to do that. So once we're settled in, hopefully we'll have a little more of a schedule to work with, so I can start studying and learning more and things like that. We hung out with one of Cesar's closest friends from when he was a kid the other night as well, and that was super fun. Super nice people, hilarious. They're really good about trying to speak clearly and slowly to me so that I can understand, which was really nice of them. And I understand quite a bit when they do that, so I feel encouraged that I can understand quite a bit, but I also am realizing how much I don't know and how much I need to learn in order to get better. So little by little, hopefully it'll get better. Other than that, I don't know. We've had some really delicious food. I mean, there's food vendors literally everywhere. In the little area that we live in, there's tons of food vendors over by his parents' house, downtown. I mean, everything. And everything. if you want to stop and eat something, you literally can anywhere. So that has been super fun to enjoy that experience. So yeah, we'll see what the next week brings. Oh, we also have already begun to get some medical work done, because it's so much cheaper here. His dad knows a dentist. We went to the dentist, and both of us needed a little bit of dental work done. So we're working on that, and it's probably like a quarter of the price of what it would cost in the States. So we might as well take advantage of that. So we're doing that. And also, Cesar had a lymphoma on his back, which is just kind of a fatty tissue. And it was pretty large. And he mentioned to his friend when we went and visited that he wants to have a doctor look at that. His friend called it, like another friend that he knows, a doctor friend of his, and he was like, yeah, come in tomorrow night, I'll take a look at it. That was last night. He went in, looked at it, said, yep, I'll fix you up. I'll get that, do a quick surgery. It's like 30 minutes. We'll give you anesthesia, and then you're done, and then just keep it clean, and then come back and get the sutures out. Didn't cost a thing, which is crazy, because it's one of Cesar's friends, I guess. It's amazing how that works here. It's all about who you know. So we got that done, and he's doing really well now. We're just making sure it's clean, and that it stays bandaged well and things like that. But he's in a little pain, but it's really not too bad. So totally worth it. So hopefully everything stays good, no infections or anything. But if for some reason he did have an issue, it's not very expensive to go have it looked at. So yeah, that's about all I have for now. I've got a little bit of a cold going on. I don't know, a couple kids in the house are sick, so who knows? Or it could be something in the air, I have no idea. But so hopefully my cold goes away, and Cesar, his surgery, his little incision gets healed quickly. But other than that, we've really been enjoying our time here. It still kind of feels like a vacation right now. I'm kind of waiting for things to settle in, to really set in that we're going to be here for a while. So, but we're really enjoying it. So, thanks for listening. Love you all. Miss everybody. And I'll update you again next week. Bye. Hasta luego.